Welcome back to another edition of the Keto Journey. I am your host Jermaine, and today marks the end of week 6, the beginning of week 7. We're almost at that 2-month mark, and we're still moving, still keeping it going. This week was what I like to call keto in the real world. Up until now, I've been in my own personal bubble, knowing exactly what's going into my food, using MyFitnessPal to calculate all my calories, my macros, all that fun stuff. Everything has been in a bubble. This weekend, fortunately, was outside my comfort zone because we had a few events we needed to go to. First of which was a baby shower Saturday. There's a lot of food at these events. It was a buffet, so typically I wouldn't have cared. I'm like, all right, cool, free food, let's get this done. But now, of course, I'm watching what I eat, so I gotta say, it wasn't that hard to watch what I put in my mouth. I ended up going with a salad, a bunch of vegetables, some ranch, ate a piece of chicken, and they also had shrimp Alfredo or shrimp. Actually, it wasn't even Alfredo. It was just shrimp and some noodles. So of course I didn't eat the noodles. I grabbed a bunch of shrimp, ate that, and I was satisfied, and I felt comfortable. I felt like I stayed inside my macros. I didn't go over in calories. I avoided the cookies. And they had ice cream sandwiches there. Of course, they had a cake. I avoided all that stuff. Reason being is because I know this works. The way I'm eating works. You can see it in my shoulders. You can see it, hopefully, in my face. I can't tell, but I mean, family members. My mom said I look like I lost weight. Of course, Gracie has been telling me that, yeah, I'm feeling slimmer. I'm looking slimmer. So temptations be damned, they can't get me. The other event we went to was Sunday. Gracie went to my sister's bridal shower. Me and the girls took a trip with her to Tampa, and we stayed at my parents' house. Beforehand, we went to the aquarium in Florida. Florida Aquarium, I think is the name of it. Go figure. But we didn't really eat anything there. So that wasn't so much a temptation. The temptation was being at home. It was home cooked meals. So, I was tempted. It was a chicken casserole, which I don't know if you ever had chicken casserole, but it's pretty tasty. So I avoided that. I didn't jump into that. And I gotta say, I felt like I got through the temptation. Now it's gonna be harder when we go to the wedding in October because it's gonna be a full buffet, and we'll see what happens. But keto in the real world, it can be done as long as you stay committed to what you plan to eat, as long as you know the type of food you can eat, and as long as food is not a temptation for you. You know that, I don't know if you've ever seen The Biggest Loser, but they typically have a room full of fried food and donuts and candy, and I think next to each item they have how many carbs or how many calories each of these servings are. Like, if I was in that show and they put me in that room, it'd be whatever. It'd be like, oh man, all this stuff looks great, but I'm here to lose weight. I don't like, people crack hard. Like, it's been a while since I've had a fistful of cookies, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into these. I don't understand it. In any event, there's no room full of cookies here in my house, so without further ado, you know what time it is. It's time to jump into the numbers. So last week we had a starting weight of 289.7 pounds. Jumped into the 80s, because this week we have a current weight of 283.7 pounds, which is a loss of 6 pounds, which is a total loss of 24.3 pounds, which is amazing to me. I know every time I see the weight, I seem like I'm not excited, but I know this is the process. I know I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to see that number drop, and I am excited, but I still have a ways to go. My first goal, I finally came up with a first goal weight. In order to be not obese, but overweight, according to the BMI, I need to get down to 233 pounds. So my first goal weight is 233 pounds. Once I hit that goal weight, I don't know what I'm going to do to reward myself. Maybe, I have no idea. Like, weight goals awarding really doesn't work for me. But I will celebrate. You will know when I hit there. That's another 50 pounds to go. But I think we're doing a good job so far. So again, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. To all the comments I've gotten so far, thank you. To all the people who have subscribed, I appreciate it. You keep me motivated to do this. So hopefully I've been a little inspiration throughout the day. Hopefully it's a little entertaining. If you want to see something, or if you have any questions that I can answer, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Until next week, keep it keto.